Alright, we're back, finally. Oh, you're back. I just said that, Gumshoe. Shut up. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turned into a regular DJ! What? You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. No one in the history of the universe has ever used that word, or that phrase. Don't write it down! Don't write that down! No one's ever gonna say that ever again, Ema. Oh, that DJ. I admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. Persistency. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Yep. Show him the crumpled up freaking note. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? Good one. I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him! Detective. That's it. I made up my mind. What? Here, take my ID card. Can't do that! If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with just another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, detective. Thank you. Coach's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. Police department ID card allows access to the areas of BD of the detective. Yeah, I want to look at your stuff. Okay. Oh, complete wrong one. Complete wrong one. Well, I'm going to shit my pants now when it's 777. It's not going to be. Allows area a police department ID card. Okay, it's not going to even give descriptions, is it? I want his code. Oh my god, look at him. It's the worst mugshot ever. It's got like most of his body in it. The fuck? And the nice blur on the back. Ah, I didn't mean to right click. Keeps happening. I just want to click on the front of it, please. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. I didn't mean to click that. No. No! Back. Frick off, Gumshoe. Frick off. Alright, what do you say? Sergeant Dick Gumshoe? Sergeant Dick Gumshoe? He's a sergeant? Hold on a fucking second. That definitely said sergeant, 100%. Okay, well, maybe you're just not supposed to read that. Detective Gumshoe isn't very photogenic, is he? He's standing right there. Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face. She just did. Look, his eyes are half shut. Yeah, and his mouth is half open. Hey, each of his shirt buttons is off a notch. And he's got the narrow end of his tie in front. Oh my god. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue. He doesn't look that bad. Good lord. Also, he's had that fucking bandage on his face for 7 years. Alright, Chief's office. We're breaking in. Here goes, Mr. Wright. What? Why did it make that noise like I was fucking loading a sniper rifle that was armed with a laser cannon or some shit? Alright, this is... you're sus. We're in! If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. Why are you here? If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. I can't believe you killed Phoenix! He wasn't even involved! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! Give it. He has no way of proving that. Look, you could have just swiped this card and then given it back to him, and then he could have left and there'd be no fucking chance of tracing it back to him. But no, you crushed it in your pocket because you're a superhuman. hardly even ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now, come on. Let's see what we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yup. Me too, Phoenix. Me too. Alright, I want to There's a safe here. These are ugly vases? Is that a phone? What the fuck? What kind of phone is that? Alright, examine the suit of armor. No, I missed.
This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor, these weapons.
It's made out of gold. There's no way. Sure is, pal. Chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? Do you mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh, be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I don't think he'd fit in there. It's gonna come to life like fucking Scooby-Doo. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out! You guys don't know how scary that guy could be.
Is there really nothing suspicious about the armor at all? Oops. Okay, slide. So where was the murder? The murder was on this side of the room. The bodies were here. Okay. I want to look at this picture again. And hopefully Phoenix can wake up. This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questionnaire room and tried to kill Ema.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Kent to question Dark. I bet he'd never know he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Gee, you think? Really? How are you not picking up on the suspicious parts of this? Alright, hold on. What else can I see in the background of this? There's a plate and there's something. And I think they're both there. Yep. Is that an ocarina? Hey, he's got a couple ocarinas in here. Cool. I'm gonna look at your big shiny desk. Wow! Look at the size of Chief Kent's desk! Speaking of that, when we were here earlier...
Oh, it's you two!
Chief Kent! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence!
A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name! SL9, baby.
Huh? SL9 incident? Wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. You've already heard this!
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
Half-sized list of evidence. The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? Oh, this is the other half? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case! It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. List of evidence in the SL9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. This, Phoenix, was not ripped in half. This is an A4 sheet of paper. It's perfectly unripped. Read it. Read what it says. But I've got so much evidence. Read. Can I really not read? Is that even a shitty drawing? I mean, it's not bad. I saw him lift up the dildo and stab him, Your Honor. Yeah, show it to Ema and bring up from traumatic memories. I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? No. I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Thank you. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I better not forget about this picture. What picture? Can you really not read what it says here? Please, like, this would be so useful. I'm glad he didn't show him. I can examine the desk again. Wow, look at the size, blah, blah, blah. We found this inside the drawer, blah, 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 blah. Not useful. We better look a little more into this list. Okay. Look at this shitty phone. Look at the safe. This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe? That word is rife with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date?
Tell me my birthday. When were you born? No, don't zoom in, Hans. I want to know his birthday. Oh, I have a better idea. Yeah, spray this on the 7. Watch this. Never mind, it's not gonna work. Read them and weep, boys. I was gonna put in 42069, but it would have been 5 digits, so it wouldn't have been funny. But you know, it's there. Bingo. What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
Like, you could spray the luminol testing fluid on that, and you would come up with 1 fingerprint on 7. 7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered that room that day.
You mean 777777777? That ID number?
I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Cat's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? There's going to be the piece of the pot, and there's going to be the sword that broke off of the trophy. Can I use... No, I don't 100%. Can I use the luminol testing fluid on that? It won't let me now. It's probably too late. But can I use the luminol testing fluid in general? No, this only shows blood. It doesn't show fingerprints. Okay. I actually want to look and see if there is any blood here, though. Just out of curiosity. Because you never know. Yeah, there is. I mean, that's been there for 2 years now. Oh, this area must have been covered in blood. Is this from that incident? It must be. When Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so the reaction's kind of dull. I don't know about that one. You telling me they didn't like police before? So a murder really did take place here. There's got to be something somewhere else. Nowhere. Okay. Why? I still don't understand why his office looks like a fucking church. I guess he really is just a preacher.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Is that all you care about? Look, it's a... Yep.
Shard from a broken cup.
Oh, it says something on it. And it's not just the blood either. I don't know. It looks like an EA. EA. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Phoenix, come on! There's something else in here too. Ah, that is the whitest handprint I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once.
Was it perhaps Neil Marshall?
You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This was all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. I got one out too.
A piece of cloth with a handprint on it.
And a broken shard from a cup. A cup? A cup? Are you serious? They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Okay, well, one of them's really fucking obvious. Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. I refuse. Like, I just downright refuse to believe that anyone sees that and doesn't immediately go, okay, it's the rest of the vase. There's no way. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards of it had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells! Let's see if it fits.
Leave them be for now. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Oh, puzzle time, baby! I get one piece and I get to figure out where it goes.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Cat was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes.
I wonder which direction this goes in. Is it perhaps this way?
Oh, damn it wasn't right. What about, no, that wasn't right either. No, oh God, it still wasn't right. Oh, now it just doesn't look like letters anymore. It just looks like blood again. There, it fits like a charm. And of course, Fits like a charm? Come on, Phoenix. That's two different phrases. Fuck together. Chief can't willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But...
Hey, guys! Get a load of this! What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
What? Okay, I can see that right, man.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line?
That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Cat hide this in his safe?
Unstable jar updated in the court record. Evidence from the SL9 incident. Final fragment found in Chief Cat's safe. Blood.
Racist.
Okay, I want to look at it. Can I perhaps examine this? And Phoenix will go, oh, I recognize that symbol. It's a sign of Chief Cat when he murders people.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here.
Can I connect the dots, perhaps? F. Fuck. I don't know.
Looks like blood. This piece the Chief has is different, though. The blood stains on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's a line. That is odd.
Flip her around. Flip her away around. Oh my god. Okay. It looks completely different here. This could be an F. I don't know. I give up. I give up already. Right, Gumshoe. I want to show you this one. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm sorry. Well, this is where the fabric was seen for it.
I'm fired. I won't be able to give you any information. So that's why I gotta understand, don't you?
Let me say, negative detective. We do want you to share your information, though.
Oh, who am I fooling? I've never had anything useful to share to begin with.
Yep. I gotta stay positive. All right. What do I? Fuck do I show you? Files for the Joe Dart killings. Video from the security camera. Can I not test that for fingerprints? Please? Like, why are you just being annoying for no reason, detective? Please just give me the evidence. Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you. Chief's office.
That desk on the other side of the room.
Was that your sister's?
Yes. That's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Cat's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us himself he told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
I'm surprised they mentioned intoxication in this game.
No one except Chief Gad, and the cleaning lady's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Wrong? Obviously wrong.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? And because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy!
He thinks I'm the fucking killer, of course.
Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal! You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think. Chief can't. Might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Obviously a suspect. He's the fucking guy who did it.
Chief can't? So it's finally come to this.
Do I get a choice, or do I just...
What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. Here you go, ignoring me again.
Fuck you, Phoenix! Perhaps it's best I just ignore the people asking me a question. Perhaps it's best I just refuse to answer Detective Gumshoe. Perhaps it's best I give him the cold shoulder. Alright, look in here. Hold on. Wrong button. I'm sorry. I have to skip through all this again. Alright, examine. Look at this again. This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe, that word's right.
Blah, blah, okay. Can I really not look inside? Alright. Sure, look at the organ.
Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department.
That That's on the 2nd floor. This is the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
When a detective screws up, the chief calls him to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours.
What? That cannot be illegal. What the fuck? What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. Because they be deaf?
And after that, the detective can't hear anything for days except the ringing in their ears.
That is physical torture. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway.
That's beside the point. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Window. You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here...
First, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Well, why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh. It's not like... What? Did he have a choice? Like, he got this office after it was made.
Stained glass or not,
it's a huge window. Slide to the left. Oh, I missed. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. She hasn't been in for 2 years. Don't suck your own sister's dick. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Doesn't Lana ever come back here? Or does Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Kent will still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her, or in memory of the crime? The perfect crime that he got away with, huh? These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. That's it? So, at this... Phoenix, you have seen the vase completely made. How is nothing clicking in your head that that is in the picture? It just boggles me. How do you not notice? My God, man. What the hell? I mean, the handles are slightly different colors, but I think that's just an artistic thing. I don't think they're actually different. Right, examine this window, I guess. It won't give me anything.
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
Ah, finally someone understands me. This is the 15th floor. I know!
I was just saying.
Saying what?
Ever since making Detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Are you okay, Detective Gumshoe? Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. Dreams? I don't think that's what I call those. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that! Alright, are we really out of stuff? Does Gant have that coat? I don't know what I have to show you, to be honest. Floor. What is this? This mark looks like some kind of flower. It reminds me of the boss that kicked my ass in Isaac earlier.
Where it is, it's a sign of the insignia on the prosecutor's badge.
Prosecutor's badge?
Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar.
Pretty cool, right? What? They have badges too?
The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful. But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge.
That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit.
So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges? Come on, guys!
Oh yeah. I guess everyone just kind of let it slide.
I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment. Stuff. Okay. I'll see if I can show anything else to Gumshoe. Anything else I can relate. You have white leather, so it can't be you. SL9. Bo. White enamel shoe. Actually, this does have blood in the same place as the one that was stuck in the locker, but that's just a coincidence, I think. Handwritten document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief for please. Is this filled in now? It's obviously Gant. Also, worst password ever for a save. Jesus Christ. Just put it to a number that no one's gonna know. Women's lost item report. Evidence of the stabbing. I don't think I have anything here. Yeah, yep. Show you this? And that's what the chief was reading before, isn't it? You know, when we first came in here? Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off. The right side of the form's been torn off. So Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing.
Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of that form, pal.
The pack? No, don't tell Emma!
Okay, whew. I'm out. Goodbye. You can stay in here and get fired. Alright. Look. I don't know. I'm going to go to Edgeworth and show him that list. And hope. Where are you? Hopefully I can show you my list and you can show me mine. Wink wink. Right, please. Fuck off. Alright. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you not in a very stylish manner. Whose side do you want anyway? What do you mean my best evidence? That is your best evidence, Phoenix. Why is everyone so not useful? Just say I don't know anything about that. Just lie to me to save my feelings. Present. Anything I can show you? I want to just read what this says, but I can't. I have to get that piece of leather from Detective Gumshoe. I feel like... Okay. I have to have it already, right? Like, there's nowhere else to go. So it can't be something I haven't picked up yet. So, oh, get out of my face, I didn't mean to talk to you. So I'm going to show him the fingerprint thing and see if he gives a shit. Oh. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints?
It's a great idea, Detective.
Alright, go to town. Sheesh.
Fuck you, Detective Gumshoe. You let me take fingerprints, but you won't let me look at the evidence? What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Aww. Dick, go ahead. Take my fingerprints.
But it's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. I'm talking about the cloth we found in the safe.
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor?
Elsewhere. Gumshoe. I almost called him Gumworth again. Fuck's sake, why does that keep happening? Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. I wonder where they could be. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed in the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told 1,000,000 times.
Alright, let's get this over with. Choo-choo-choo.
Oh, I wish I could just hold it and be super quick. I can press enter at the same time and double dust. Oh, baby, I'm double dusted. Oh, baby, I'm double dusted. Woo! And blow. That is an ugly handprint. Or fingerprint. Fuck. I gave it my best shot.
What kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Sure, we go straight to the pinky.
Double dusted! Wow!
Oh my god, I should be hired as a real detective. This is just fucking professional. Oh, not good enough. I gave it my best shot. Blah, 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 blah. I'm saving the middle finger for last, and you can't stop me.
Double dusted! Wow!
It's already going to be the ring finger, though. Oh, I didn't mean... okay, I've been trolled. I've been trolled. I right-clicked an accident, I'm sorry. Or have you been trolled? I right-clicked on purpose. No. Oh, I got trolled. That was not bad. It's a start. I give it my best shot. I mean, they don't look at thumbprints anyway. I'm saving the middle finger for last. I'm telling you, I'm saving it for last. It better be the one I need because I want to fucking dust that middle finger.
Achoo!
That ain't good enough. Alright. Perfect, perfect. Middle finger time, baby. Now we can flip him off to the grave. Chief Cat, flip me off! Oh, baby, that's clear. Why is this one so clear? Oh, wrong one. It's like just way more clear than every other print combined. It's not Gantz. Okay, then it's gotta be yours. It's not yours.
Okay, then it's gotta be other guys. Your brothers. What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? Blaster Phoenix. Take her out. She's got 2 white hands for this world. She's a witch. Ema, flip me off, please. What are you talking about? Flip me off, Ema! Sorry. Fucking rip that middle finger off and bring it to court. No. How can this be? What are Ema's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. Thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst!
Hey, you! Over here!
Really?
What's going on here? What's that kid's prince doing inside the chief's safe?
You're really... She's just like, they're probably talking about nothing important.
Don't ask me! Let's just keep this information from Eva for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
He's a plot folded and put into the court record. Ben and Chief can't save evidence for something, but what? Bears Ema's guy's prints. It's a weird, like, just a square.
Well, was that any help?
Nope. Of course not! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. And then thanks to you coming here, we got distracted and wasted some time.
Oh, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Eek! Chief Gant!
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way off. On the way out, you won't be needing it anymore. Good sir. Now get out. Yes, sir.
We'll be on our way too, then.
Wait, you the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright? Well, see you later, Ema. You'll be fine.
Look, pal, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits.
It is your fault for going there and fucking holding us up. Gumshoot, it's your fault.
Oh, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Kent was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why is she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
See ya. Well, Ema's dead. After that, I heard from Ema. A scream, a blood-curdling scream, and then her body hit the sidewalk and splattered. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Aww. Bullshit, I don't want to talk to her sister. I see. So the chief asked Ema to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow is the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. That you killed him? I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Do you have a way to threaten her? Sure this. Showing evidence isn't going to do me any good right now. I got Lana to tell me everything she's hiding. Mr. Wright, you're evolving by leaps and bounds. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes. Yeah, well, that's just because I haven't fucking eaten lunch yet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you into silence. This right here is evidence Gant would have used against Ema to blame her for the murder. To get her executed, so that's why Lana's being his bitch. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask this person? Who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? And what I'm supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name? Ema Sky, age 16. Well, Miss Sky? I've been waiting since the start of this fucking chapter for her to do that again. Oh, that's absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you, Lana. Good show. Good show. Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? David Gant. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was... me. I thought that was Phoenix for a second. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. Not what I clicked on, but okay. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. In the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. So you did kill him? What you were told to? Although I can't tell you the details. No, he was killed in the evidence room, never mind. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Yeah, thanks for waiting until now to tell me that, you dick. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while expecting the body. Ooh. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer jumped Mama's knife, so she got her own hand with the knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Classic. I couldn't just let him be stabbed once, so I stabbed him again. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That's the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes. It seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Star, huh? She saw you and then she lied about everything. Just to completely make her testimony worthless. Why did you need to hide Drake's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Drake case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want to be open. I didn't ever want it to be open again. God! My intent was to prevent that. By whatever means possible. But yeah. So, you hid Drake's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Drake Dark case. It's not. I just completely fucked up his name. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have had a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. And Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. Yep. To tell her what happened, and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma was so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? He's fucking annoying! The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh! You mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He just had a Detective Goodman costume in his wardrobe. You're telling me this person who only dresses as a cowboy has this fucking 1920s pimp outfit? He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. How had he already stolen it? Where was it? After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Oh, it's so dumb! Is this a spinny chair? I can't, like, the chair doesn't spin around is the thing. I can only imagine her getting up and then, like, turning around and putting one leg over and then the other leg over and then sitting down again. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and as an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial? There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. How did his shoe fall off at night? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago? This knife. To be continued. Alright, this is where I'm cutting a video, so thank you for watching. Those are some platonic kisses. I promise they were in no inappropriate places. Alright, goodbye. See you in the next one, I guess. I don't fucking know. Get out of my office.